Hi, so my next video in my series is how to tell your significant other that you have been sexually assaulted. Now, this is not an easy one because your significant other usually wants to protect you from any harm or anything negative that might come your way, and anything that hurt you will most likely hurt them. Um, so I would say from experience, you need to tell your significant other right away. When something like that happens to you, you may want to feel like you need time to process, or you need time to you know uh to cope with it, or to think about what you're gonna tell your significant other before you tell them. But the the faster you tell them, the better. Because if you wait weeks and months before telling them, they might feel betrayed and hurt even more because you hid it from them, and that can lead to not so good results. So my advice would be to tell them right away. Once it happened to you, to tell them that this happened, and like really be open. Because if you're involved with someone and you really care about them and you really love them, then you should have a open and honest communication with them that something bad happened to you, and that they're one of the first people, or if not the first person, to know, so that they could give you that extra support that you might need into coping and getting help. Now, if you have not told them and you've been dating or in a relationship with someone, and you decided to hide your sexual assault and not tell them what happened to you, and it's been weeks and it's been or months or even years, and you're feeling guilty that you did not tell them and you would like to tell them, then I would say the sooner the better. Now, being that you hid this from them and you waited a while to tell them, expect them to be upset. Expect them to be mad, because most likely they're going to be pissed that you did not tell them sooner. And it's just because they feel like they're the first ones that should know, because they're involved with you. They should know what's happening in your life just as much as you want to know what's happening in their life. And so try to make them understand that you needed time to process it, and you needed time to gather your words into telling them what happened, and that it didn't come easy, and you was hurt and you was feeling numb and you just didn't want to talk about it. And hopefully at some point they'll come to understanding to why you chose not to tell them. But it's all going to be on their terms, because this is something you hid from them. And so they're going to be upset and they're going to be angry. And in some cases, they might not even talk to you for a while, or they might break up with you. But you have to understand that it's just because they're upset and they're angry, and they have to go through the process of forgiving you. So it might be a little bit scary to tell them, because you don't want to go through extra stuff when you're already going through the process of the sexual assault. But you can't really blame them for being upset, because if something bad happened to them, you will want to know. You will want to help. You will want to be the first in the know. And so it's the same thing with them. So if they do decide to break up with you or distance themselves from you or be angry, just understand that they're hurt and they need to They need to heal from it, and they need time to process it as much as you need time to process your sexual assault. Now, um, if if this is not your scenario and you didn't wait weeks, days, weeks, months, years to tell your significant other, and this happened to you recently and you want to tell your significant other, then I would say do it face to face so that it's more intimate, so that you could look them in the eyes and and when you tell them, they're able to hug you and cry with you if that's the case. If you don't want to do it face to face, call them. If you don't want to call them, text them and let them know that this happened to you, because they do deserve to know, especially if they're in a relationship with you or y'all love each other. They do deserve to know. Now, if you're under 18, yes, it's okay to tell your boyfriend or your girlfriend, but it's also important that you tell an adult as well, so that the adult can help you get the healing and the help that you need. But it's important to tell them face to face or calling or texting, to tell your significant other that this bad thing happened to you and that you just really need their support and care and help you move to the next step, which is healing. If you waited years, months, days, then tell your significant other as soon as possible so that they can begin the healing just as you need to begin the healing. And if it doesn't work out between you and a significant other because this caused a wedge between y'all, then at least you can feel less guilty about not telling them what you know that they needed to know. Until next time, thank you so much for watching, and I hope this helped. Bye.